Hey guys, welcome to my Fisher Voice Speed Clear guide. I'll be playing the role of the main tank. I thought it would be easier for me to come to do a commentary on this one. So we're going to start in the Fish of Woe. You want to drop 1 platinum. You have to do this because it's for the concepts. If you do not drop these, then everyone will just spam hate at you. You probably won't be able to get a good group again. So yeah, it's the best idea just to listen to me on this one. Okay, so the collector's going to pick up the 1k, or you can drop a lockpick, or anything that has the value of 1k to a merchant, not to another player. So after he's popped the cons, you want to cast Shadow Form, Shadow Distress, and then Death Charge to the nearest foe. Then cast Mental Block on after you've Death Charged. You want to run up this hill. This is the main part of the main tank, is to just ball all of the foes. So you just want to run up here, grab them. There's going to be a group. If you look at the map, 2 groups have spawned. They will run over to you. There's no need to go and get them. So you want to run there. All the casters should be scattered around at the top. You want to run back down the hill. And then after all of the casters are balled up, you want to discharge them and cast skill 7. Another handy tip is I am unstoppable. What you want to do with that is just before Shadow Form runs out, I'd say when Shadow Form is 3/4 of the way recharged, use I am unstoppable, and this will prevent being interrupted. Okay, so we've just taken out the first group. We're just going to pick up our drops, and then we go on to part 2. This is probably the hardest part. Okay, so I just got to wait for my skills to recharge. So I cast Shadow Form and Shadow Distress. So I run into the group. I actually discharged them so I could cast Mental Block. But you have to have Armor of Earth on this part. You will die. So as you can see there, I just cast I am unstoppable, Shadow Form, and I recasted Armor of Earth. You're going to have to keep that up, and you're probably going to have to cast it every time you cast Shadow Form. Okay, so you're going to run through, you're going to ball all of these guys up. The Abyssals will just knock you down all the time, and it's up to the monk to heal you, so if you die, it's not your fault. Unless you drop a skill, then it's your fault. Okay, so you want to just run around this tower, because as you run around, they'll keep getting obstructed, and the computer's programmed it so that they'll always be firing at you. So you're going to run around here, and they're all going to ball up into there. Now you'll find that a monk will, see, as you can see there, the monk will be split apart from the rangers. So you want to discharge for the rangers, and then you want to kill the monk. Okay, so whenever you come up to a group like this, you want to hold down control and click on Ebon Vanguard Battle Stand of Honor, and this will tell the Mark of Pain Necro that you're ready for them to jump in. He'll cast Mark of Pain, and you can go. Okay, this part I did actually die, but it's not my fault. It's because they didn't kill the right person. So with this part, all you want to do is have Shadow Form, Shadow Distress, and Mental Block on, and you should be fine. It's just if they don't kill the right person. So you want to discharge the monk, as you see there. Now, if you stick with the monk, all of the other foes will just stay with you, because he's the only caster in that group. So you just want to keep the skills that I've told you up, and the Mark of Pain will come down and kill them. Now, one of the 100 blades will stay at the tower with the monk and the ritualist. This is to do a quest, so you have to come down here and do this. As you can see soon, yeah, there we go. Spiteful Spirit and another skill. They just completely kill me. So yeah, I'm dead. Waiting for the others to come and help me. But don't worry, they all died. Now usually I would do a different way here, but it really doesn't matter. Normally I'd go and run up, and then I'd get the Mark of Pain and the 100 blades to kill the group, but it doesn't matter. You can just do it as I do it. Just waiting for them to come and res me. There we go. Quest's done. This is where they'll be. So yeah, there's no worries about anything like that. So now they're coming to resurrect me. Okay, so this is very good for money. You pay 1k to get in, but you're guaranteed if you win. I'm not saying you're guaranteed it overall, but if you win, you will actually get I think it's 1 or 2 obsidian shards, not to mention any you get in the run. Now they're 3.3k each at the moment. I got 3 yesterday when I did this run, and I made 11 or so k. I can't bother to do the maths. So I got 11k out of it, which is pretty good. Not to mention any of the drops, like you get golds. You're almost guaranteed to get gold every time. So my in-game name is Taste My Ecto. It's a bit of a weird name, but don't worry about it. If you want any help, I can't help you in the Fish of Woe because they can't have 2 main tanks in there, so you're just going to have to watch this video until you actually understand it, which I'm sure you'll understand on the first time. So this part is probably the most annoying. Now, you don't need Armor of Earth, but I keep it so it's harder for me to lose aggro on that group. As you can see, they're thinking whether to leave me or not. You always want to leave Death Charge open and keep clicked on that group, because if they do leave, you can just Death Charge them and they should hold aggro on you. But yeah, you've just got to ball up. You've just got to ball up most of these foes. As you can see, they're breaking there. So yeah, as you can see, I'm going to chase them again. Now that one's running back. So you're going to need mental block for those skeletal warriors or whatever they're called. I can't remember their name. So for this part, you're just going to need to ball all of these guys. It's pretty simple. Just collect them all, and then you're just going to use the scenery again, just to keep them there. I did a bit of a makeshift job here, because what you're supposed to do is have all of them balled up really quite nicely, but it was okay for what was quite annoying me. Okay, so you want to take this slowly. So you want to run over here. All the warriors should bundle up. All the casters should sort of bundle up. You want to run around again, so this is the same as before. So look, they're all nice and bundled up. So you want to use your skills again, dash charge to them, and then control click on Ebon Vanguard. All of the guys should run towards you. If you're lucky, you'll get a clean spike and they'll all die first time, but you'll never get that. Maybe once every 3 or 4 runs you get a clean spike. But I actually missed a group, if you can see right in the distance over there. Now, if I kind of made a mistake here, well, it wasn't me. The group pulled them, and before I had a chance to ball them over here. So it doesn't matter, because the team is built to keep yourselves alive in any situation. But if one of them leaves, don't leave with them. I hate it when people do that. Because it's still possible. I've completed Fish of Woe speed clear with 100 blades, no Mark of Pain, main tank and a monk, and that's pretty much it. So yeah. Okay, so you never want to use sliver armor unless it's in a sort of thing like this. You never want to use it in like a group. Like when you're balling up, you don't want to use it. I'll show you. The only reason you have that skill is for later on. Yep, there we go, my first gold identifier, and it's rubbish. Okay, so they're just killing off the last guy there. Now we're going to head towards the forge. Now this is a little bit hard, but what you want to do is on the way there, you want to just say 360. You'll see me say it in a minute. This means you're going to do 360 degree rotations around. There we go, I just said it. You're going to run round, ball all of the abyssals. It's just so much easier, and you just look so much more awesome. Ignore the picture that's going to be drawn on the map in a minute. It wasn't me. It's the immature people that play this game. Alright, so we're just going to run in. You want to cast skills 2, 3. Before you death charge, I didn't do it here, but you want to cast Armor of Earth and Mental Block. As you can see there, I got interrupted with Mental Block, so it wasn't very good. I'm probably going to cast... Yeah, I just cast I Am Unstoppable. You're going to need this because everything's just built to knock you down. Okay, there we go. Just casted Mental Block. You're going to run all the way around. The Abyssals and the Shadow Beasts are basically just, they're going to hold your aggro, but the casters, the monks and the mesmers, they're not going to hold, so don't worry about them. Okay, so as you can see there, I just got stuck. What you want to do is target something near the outside, discharge them. You should be absolutely fine. Again, you have to keep Armour of Earth up because the Abyssals just deal tons of damage. Okay, so yep, just running around again. This is probably the fun part because you just look so awesome while you do it. You don't want to run too far ahead because you will lose aggro. I've done it before and it's not very good because your group will just wipe, you'll be screwed, everyone will be hating you. They'll go back to Temple of Ages and just spam hate about you. I'm not making it sound bad, it's just unlucky, it's just people don't understand it as that. Okay, so just recasting my skills, I think for the last time because I've done the full rotation. With the last caster group, you can try and hold them, but there's no point really. It doesn't matter because the team just hold there. I'm just rushing while I'm talking. The team just kills them anyway. So yeah, you're going to want to run up to the top. I do experience a bit of lag here. That's what happens sometimes if you get too much damage done to you, or if you're just too awesome. I'm not saying I'm awesome, I'm just saying, well, I am. I'm a bit full of myself, sorry. Okay, so when you run around on the top, you're going to want to run around because Shadow Beast will spawn and it's just so much easier for the group. Okay, there you can see I think I've got a bit of lag. Yeah, I have. There we go. I'll run around here and then it'll just ping me back. It's pretty annoying. There we go, I'm back. Okay, so you want to do a 360 on top. You want to stay by these ranges here, because that way your team will come up, kill all of the Abyssal, Shadow Beasts, and the Rangers at the same time. So, sort of a win-win-win-win-win. After this, there we go, all dead. There's a pretty annoying part. Alright, so there we go. I'm just running down to collect my drops. It's a bit selfish of me, but there's really no need for me to be there. Okay, so I just thought there was a death penalty to remove, but there isn't. Alright, so we just want to kill off the last of the Rangers. They're pretty simple to do. Just keep up Shadow form, and then just cast Ebon Vanguard around them, and then the Warriors can come in and kill them. Well, that's nearly the end of this part of the forge. So what we're going to want to do after there's one or two Rangers left, we're going to run to the south entrance because there's a quest you need to do. Well, it's still the team. As you can see now, I think fail of the map there. Yeah, I'm heading down to the south now. Just body blocked there. Alright, so we're heading down to the south entrance. What you want to do is stand here, just say 1. That means you're ready. Cast Shadow Form and Shadow Distress before you say 1. You want to fire, you want to pull all of these. It doesn't matter how you do it, you can run into their bubble. But again, as they're Abyssals, you want to keep up Armour of Earth and Mental Block. So I just lost aggro there, that's how you regain it. Just dash charge to something outside if you're stuck. But then again, just stay there and cast Ebon Vanguard. You want to dash charge to these guys because they're just going to spawn. So you can hold their aggro, and again, it's like before, ball them up, cast skill 7, and they're all going to die. Now you've got to do the same with the other side, so I don't think there's any need for me to say it again. But I will, just in case you get a bit confused. So this time you're going to want to run around the edge. You can run through the centre, but I just run around the edge because I can get myself prepared easier. Okay, so you want to cast 2, 3, and then 5. I cast Mental Block there and Death Charge. You want to get hit once and then it will just recharge instantly. Doesn't matter where they are as long as they're just balled up. I pull them over to here. So then you want to cast skill 7 again, Ebon Vanguard. Or as a jump down, kill them. And same thing again, discharge to any one of them, but the warriors were too close that time, so I couldn't get it in time. You want to watch out for Spiteful Spirit, because otherwise you're just going to waste the monk's healing time. You want to just keep out of the way of that as best you can, because it will save the monk time, save you time, save you death penalty time, and maybe get your survivor faster. This is very good for getting survivor, by the way. But it's not very good, it's probably the worst way. If you understand, like, it's the best way to get experience. You level up some like 5-6 times during the run, but you will fall on like other areas, like say if you fail and you wipe, your party wipes, that's bad as well. Okay, so the ritualist will go and grab the quest. You don't have to worry about anything, you just want to run straight out of the forge with the way you came in. If I'm talking too fast, I'm really sorry. You want to run over to the Forest of the Wailing Lord, I think. So, sorry, that's just me checking if anyone was online. I'm planning on doing an Eye of the North Let's Play, because there isn't one I've seen at the moment. If you'd like to see that, or if you'd like to see any other campaigns, just send me an email or post a comment. I'll have the names of the... I hope I'll have the names of the people I did this run with in the description. If I don't, I'm sorry. You know who you are. So yeah, this part is probably the hardest. It's probably as hard as the first bit. So these worms will interrupt you. So you want to try and not use shadow form, because everything there's just elementalists, interruptions, everything. Alright, so you just want to run through, try and pull as much of the stuff out as you can. You want to run over to here. See, there we go. I just got interrupted. So I try and hide behind here. Okay, so I only pulled like one group out. You want to try and pull as much as you can. It's only because I was hurrying, because this is the first one I've done in a while. So this part's probably the most annoying, but it's the most annoying and fun. Alright, so I'm gonna wait for shadow form to recharge, and I'm just gonna go ahead in again. So yeah, your job is here just to pull as much of the stuff out as possible, because the spirits... Sorry, my throat. The spirits are just annoying. They're rangers, but they're like spirit rangers, and interrupted again. You're just going to want to wait there, because everything will just ignore you and just go for the others. Alright, so I'm just standing here, dodging this attack, because he's got some sort of obsession with me. So look at me dancing there. Alright, well now what you want to do is you want to pull the... I think they're spirit woods, or I'm not sure they are. Not the spirit woods. You want to... I'm trying to read their names. I can't see. I don't know, but they're like... They're sort of weird gremlin things. You want to run through here, this little crack. You want to avoid the people on the cliff. Run through. Now there should be 2 groups, unless one of them has wandered off. So you're going to want to pull 2 groups. Don't worry, unless you go near them, they can't actually do any damage to you. So as I said, pull both of them. Run back around. There's sort of a hill. And it's the same principle as the thing. So as the tower at the beginning. I'm really bad at commentary. I probably won't do it again. It's only because it was long. Okay, so they're all going to ball up again. If one of them breaks aggro and goes around there for me, all you want to do is just run around again. He'll just run back into that group. As you can see right there, he's back in the group now, so you just want to hide behind there again. You do not, and I repeat, do not want to jump to them. They've got lightning touch, and it deals something like 56, and there's probably 20 of them in that group. So yeah, you've got no chance. Again, you just want to stand here, cast Shadow Form, Shadow Stress, that's all you need. While the main team will be clearing out that area still. You can see them shouting. If you're with a group, if you're with a certain group, they might kill the people on the hill. Okay, so you can see I'm just standing here. Just keep Shadow Form, Shadow Distress up. When the warriors have jumped in, you can jump in with them just to kill off the remaining ones, but never jump in when they're not there. There's more worms here. You just want to run. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now, there they are there. See? They've got like longbows, so they'll just screw you. Okay, so you want to... This part's probably the easiest, because everything just holds aggro. You want to target, I think it's the bond, or just something around in the middle. Yep, it's a bond. You want to keep up Shadow Form, Shroud of Distress, Armour of Earth, and Mental Block. So you want to jump to one of them. Alright, now there are all of these Banshees, and then there's the Wailing Lord. You do not want to kill the Wailing Lord. So after you've come over the bridge, just turn immediately left. So I'm just recasting my skills. And there's a little bump where it's close to the other ledge. You want to stand here, wait for all the Banshees and stuff to get close to you. Again, cast skill 7. Warriors will jump over and kill them all. You do not want to kill the Wailing Lord because he's part of a quest. If you kill him, you will fail the Fissure of Woe, and so that's why you've got to pull them away. Some people pull them to the centre of the bridge, it doesn't matter. But what I do is I just pull them over to there because it's pretty much easier, full stop. So, there's a Banshee and stuff, there's Banshee and 2 skeletons attacking me. So, again, just cast Ebon Vanguard near the most amount of foes. Because that way, the warriors will get the most out of it. I might as well take this time to ask you if there's anything you want me to do. I'll learn it. I'll try it, and I'll record it. If you want me to do a campaign, if you want to take part in that campaign, I'm willing to have probably 2 people with me on a campaign at a time, just to make it more fun. If you want help with anything, I'm willing to do that. I've already been messaged by someone who needed my help, so obviously I helped them. So yeah, if you really are stuck on something, just add me to your friends list, and if I'm online, just message me and I'll see what I can do. Okay, so for this part, you're going to need to kill a Shard Wolf. Now, they're spawned by the Terror 2. So what you want to do is, for this part, cast Shadow Form and Shroud of Distress. You want to cast Shroud of Distress once, and you don't want to cast it again for this whole thing. So, you might have to recast Shadow Form once, but not anymore. So, target the Shard Wolf. Try and pull everything in this area. Ouch. Sorry. Okay, so you want to pull everything in this area. So, all of that's attacking you. You want to cast skill 7 and skill 8. And now, as you can see, he's dying. Okay, so I just recast Shadow Form there so I could get to the ledge. Otherwise, you can't get to it. So you want to run to this. Do not cast Shadow Form or Shadow Distress again. If you cast it again, it's just going to take a longer period of time and your cons will run out. Luckily, this run, we did it just in time for the cons to stay up. Alright, so as you can see, I'm just dancing to my death. Shadow Form runs out, I die. I'm planning on doing a Terror 2 guide. It's exactly the same build, except it's just by yourself, so it's kind of lonely. If you want me to do it, then I'll do it. I might record it after I've done this. But I'm trying to teach my friend how to do something as well, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so this part, run to the edge of the forest, so run where exactly I do, cast Shadow Form, Shroud of Distress, and then say 1. Now, these guys will spawn at your location. You need to be there, otherwise they'll run in and kill the griffins. So you want to just run them over to the caster, anything, just try and get them as big a group as you can. Cast them in Vanguard, warriors will jump in, it's the same as most things. Your job is to just ball them up, and do other things. You can cover for the terrors. I've covered for them before. I've done part of the Terror 1 run. So just be prepared, to be honest. I'd watch some of the videos for the others. Like, I'll upload my Terror 2 guide. I'll do 100 Blaze, because I can do that as well. I'll upload an EOE guide, and I'll do, hopefully, some narration on it. But next, I'm probably going to do the Terror 2 guide. I might need one go of practice, but I'll record it every time, just in case I do get it right. Ow. Okay, same thing again. If you can hear sort of a murmuring noise, it's my computer. This is probably slowing it down quite a bit. Right, now for this part you can avoid most of these groups because all it's doing is escorting some griffins, but there's a few essentials like these two, and then there's two, if they're in a certain location you can avoid them. But if with any doubt, just say, oh, let's just kill them just in case. Then just go for it. Alright, for this part I'm just chasing this bond around because they'll just continually run, and the Guild Wars game rules say that if you are moving, you can't cast a spell. So it's a pretty good idea to just chase them around. It's funny. So I just chased him around, stopped the healing off of him for a bit. That wasn't me doing that crazy damage, that was him using infused health. They're pretty annoying. So here I am just waiting. I got interrupted with Shroud of Distress here, so I couldn't do much. There you go, I'm just telling them. But luckily for me, the groups are in the right positions. If I sneeze again, I'm sorry. I've got a cold. See, there we go. You can avoid these. I didn't realise we were going to avoid them, because this is the first one I've done all year. So yeah, I was just like, yeah, let's go and kill them, because it's just cool, we can get some drops. And then just like, no! Cons will run out, you idiot. So yeah, just ran around them. Pretty funny because everyone was just like probably laughing at me. You're just gonna want to run back to the tower. I'm not sure what its name is. So there we go. There's the second group there. I think you actually need to keep the second one up because of the EOE, but I'll explain that in a later video. So again, just jump to a caster, Mesmer, Monk if there's any, and then again the other foes will ball, like they'll just pop up there, ball onto you, and then it's just basically, you're gonna die. So they'll die. You don't even have to recast your skills if it's fast. You can just, here I actually waited to use Dash Charge because otherwise they'll all run onto you. The team will get aggroed, it'll all just go wrong. So there we go, Dash Charge to, I think it was a monk here. So awesome that they didn't even realise I was there. Cast skill 7. Bam, dead. Well, some of them are. Monk just runs off, because they always do that. With these, you only need to, like, cast... You only need to wait until the first spike is done, and there's only, like, 2 foes, and you can run on to your next one. You're going to want to avoid these by going on this ledge. So run up here. Now, this is the last part of our run. Now, what we're going to do here is take out these last 2, this last group, run in, grab our rewards. It's 10,000 experience per quest. Alright, so cast skill 7 again. Wait for them to jump in and kill them. All dead. Happy days. Shamrock Ale. That rhymed. Skype is screwing up my recording. Just randomly run over here and pick up drops if you want. Now you aren't needed for this part, but you can go and do it. There's a shard wolf down there, but you're not needed for it. So what I do is I just collect my rewards from the quests and go back to the forge. Oh my god, 30-minute video. This is going to take years to upload. Alright, well, yeah. I'm going to stop talking here. You can see what rewards I get. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. It's been fun. It was fun to do, trust me. Hopefully I'll have the Terra 2 guide up by this evening. Do the EOE tomorrow, maybe the 100 Blades if you're lucky. PM me in game as Taste My Ecto, Zodiac of Zion. Either names I'm mostly on, but just add me as a friend and you can just talk to me then. Please put requests in the comments of any videos you want me to do, and I'll do them as soon as I can. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you'll watch this video. Tell your friends about this video if you want to. It's a good guide, hopefully. I'm really going to stop doing this. I'm just going to say bye here. You can watch what I get from the chest. So yeah, I'll see you next video. I might do subtitles on it, so you might not hear my voice. My voice stinks, I know, so I'm sorry. See ya.